Hello everyone, welcome, it's Saturday. Let's get some weekend vibes going. I hope you're all well. It's the last weekend of the season. I'm not doing anything, but I do want to be getting a king chest out of this. Oh no, not this one. Not this one. I'm not getting a king chest here. Might be in my main account. No, this one's in the thing, yeah. In my main account I want to get a king chest. But here, we're just going to have a little dick around, see what's going on. So, Clutch, my boy, Boomer, welcome. Jared A, welcome. Oh, David, always a pleasure. Buddy, and Ben, and Michael, and Kyle as well. Thank you all so much for being here. You silent assassins and secret lovers, I see you, and I hope you're having a nice time. Let's do it. Just going to do some Tour 11. No QR codes, none of that. Just have a nice time. So, shout out in the chat if you want. Chill if you don't. How's your weekend going? Michael, I've had a lovely afternoon watching my boys play cricket. That's my team, as opposed to sons that I don't have. Yeah, so that was nice. Popping out there to Sidbury, which is a beautiful little place in Devon, not too far from Sidmouth. No, Michael, not yet. I did send him a shitty message, though, to say, yo, this is unacceptable. Because it is unacceptable. Joe, welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. Bobby as well. Welcome, buddy. Wow, everybody's here. Saturday afternoon. You never know if you're going to get anyone through the door on a Saturday. People got things on. Anyone doing anything exciting tonight? Oh, better than he deserves. So yeah, lovely afternoon in the sunshine for me. I'm definitely going to be popping out to grab a few beers. I was hoping that... yeah, I'll keep it as a Thor's actually. I was hoping that my... APOC would be appearing in the shop, but alas, at the moment it eludes me, but I am one shop away from getting my APOC up to a level 7 on Dougie, which is going to be a fabulous occasion. It's always a fabulous occasion when the APOC hits a 7. I'm just going to give it everything. Oh dear, no, not on the right side here, not on the right side here. Will the curl save it? No. The curl will not save it. You wish you were Kyle 5, does that mean you're not? Oh, because he made a hash of his drive, it's actually not affecting anything. In fact, I might have a better shot at getting over here with the Nirvana. Nice, Ben. Nice. Bit of cleaning. Fenzel! What's up, my brother? Fenzel. Oh, what a pleasure to have you on board, brother. Badger in the house. Can I still call you Honey Badger, even though, you know, if I promise not to call you Honey? Because I don't feel one should change your name. I'm going over. Even if I flick the sand, which I don't think I'm going to, then see what happens. As long as I don't go swimming, then I'm okay. Yes. Yes. That worked out nicely, didn't it? Perfect as well. Overpower perfect. Woo! The surgery, do you mean, oh, I hope you mean the T11 surgery, which this is not. This is just a straight up Saturday afternoon hack around. But this is the first match, Fenzi. This is the first match. Or did you mean my lobotomy to try and sort out my mental issues? which is booked in for next week, so I'll tell you about that. Oh, look how close to the edge he is. Aitor, thank you very much indeed for being here. Thanks for the good luck. Hope you're well. Boomer. Oh, it's lovely. It's lovely. Nice effort. Great landing position. I've got Australia versus South Africa on in the background. Very important game of cricket. This, as I'm sure you know, is ugly. This is ugly. No elevation, into the wind, nearly max distance. I'm going to err on the side of over this. Had to release from the right, great ball, and in she goes. Fancy, did you do your after dark? I haven't even looked back. How did it go? Arnie, welcome. Richard Haywood, sorry there, I missed you there, arriving, buddy. Thanks for the good luck, welcome. Oh, no rematch from Beware Bear. Getting some nice cash ready for the assault on Tour 12 that will eventually be coming on the other side of the summer when I'm back full time, which will be after the Reading Festival at the end of August. Come September, I'm going to have a mission on Tour 12. Same course. So 13 in wind. Going to need a lot more curl on this one. And wait there. Give it everything again. Yes. No. Oh no. I feel that was a bit unfortunate. Yo, Scott, welcome. Thanks for being here. Fred, welcome. Thank you, buddy. Fens will have to drink, yeah. I need another generous win to get out of this one. Normally have good games against Asuma as well. Yo, Katie, welcome. Michael, thank you for being here, buddy. Right, what wind are we going to have here? How's the QR ball thing going for you all? No. So that's a shame. Right. Oh, goodness sake. Ugly. What an ugly hole. Yo, Katie B, check it out. And Mark Weebury in the house. Welcome. Thank you very much for being here. 600 packs of Marlins, Clutch. You baller. T-Bone, welcome, buddy. Thank you for being here. 8 new balls. Get on, Michael. Yeah. Send me a message on Facebook, Katie, so I can just, in a lazy way, just add you into the mod chat. Eagle balls. What are they? Patriots, Titans, Katanas, or Marlins, Navs, and Quasars? Marlins, Navs. I don't know about that. I mean, it's a lot of effort to get balls that you're not going to use. I say not going to use. Obviously, it depends on what level those accounts are at. But you're not using Marlins if you're beyond like tour 9. Most people are on Quasars and Navs by then. In fact, I'm going to go for the rough bump that my man didn't quite get hold of last time. Why? Oh my gosh, this is not happening, is it? It's definitely not happening. Ooh. Awful. What an awful hole. You just got to write those off. Everyone has them. After that beautiful drive as well that just snuck onto the rough. What a shame. Katana in 9. Yeah, I mean, everything was a bit different back when I was in Tour 9, but it was Quasars and Navis for me in Tour 9. I think Navigator was my preferred ball. It was like Navigators for everything, and then Quasars just if you had that tailwind that was going to help you. Yes, this will be a series. Ronnie, don't mess around. Kingmakers in all tours. No, not for me. Right, so we've got a playful wind here. But this is not my account with toys to play with. So I'll probably just smash it straight down the middle. I might keep it Thor's as well, just to mix up the shootouts. Yes, Matt Vincent. Well done. Fantastic effort. It is lovely getting that 5170 for the first time. Oh, that's sand. Oh no, rough. Lovely shot though. So if we're looking at 8-1, so 6-ish rings down. I see it, but it should be okay. It can roll through the rough and come out nice here. Oh, it hasn't come out. Damn, perfect would have been good, I think, there. Oh, that's glitchy as well. Look at that. I would be bringing this up here. In this case, with that glitch, and I would be reducing the amount of time the ball is in the air. Just eyeing one, leaving it outside the left. Oh shit, he's on a Titan. And it's in the hole. Oh, good. Great's the charm. That is the benefit of shooting close to where you're hitting it from. Or should we go for a little rough bump? All right, okay. So, what's the number? What's the number? 3 rings. Maybe a smidgen under. Oh, close. Close. Wow, 2 in the row without a shootout. Man, that sucks. That sucks. But I'm having a nice time. It's all about having a nice time. Sorry, every time I take a shot, the chat has just moved, so I'm not following the chat. But I hope you're having a nice time chatting amongst yourselves. If I do need to say anything or respond to anything, just give me a prod, say it again. I am looking at the chat, but it's impossible to follow. Now we've got a nice wind. Is it too small, though? It's the right direction. It's not the right strength. Because it is nice to try and blast it over there and get over to that 3rd fairway. Yeah, it's a good plan, David. Grinding tournaments to get balls. I've certainly dropped my main account from Masters into Expert for the summer because I've got no Titans left at all from the grind. And I need Titans if I'm going to grind, you know. You can't just use Kingmakers all the time. Alright, it's APOC time. It's not getting over. It is not getting over. Great right, releasing from the right for no reason. Oh wow, I should have put more curl on that. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Oh, not again. Not again. How many shit tee shots have I done in a row there? Is it 3? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why didn't I curl that? And now I've got a 11 mile an hour headwind as well. This is going to be 3 in a row without a shootout. Sorry about this. I will pull my pants up in a second. Sweet Ace, Ingrid, welcome, welcome. So, you streamers and content providers, tell us what you're doing and when you're doing it. And what divisions you're going to be playing in the tournament. Nice shot, Ronnie. Yeah, I'm just not getting crazy here. Driving, but enjoy the audio in the chat. Well, hopefully there's going to be something to get a bit excited about soon, Ingrid, because it's all been a bit shit so far, but the day is young. Expert 3 accounts. Michael Manson. Get on, bye. Nice. Nice. I got excited then thinking you were streaming that. And you might well be, but it looks from your channel that you haven't done that yet. Okay. Okay. What are we doing here? Just going to try and float it up here. We'll definitely look to be on the minimum side of medium. So not enough. Not enough. Wow, wow, wow. I had a nice little session last night as well. I was thinking, yeah, today's the day, get back on it. Oh, Ronnie's going to be licking his lips here, thinking he's got a 3-0 whooping on the cards, and he has. Yo, Tyler, welcome. Jonathan, thank you very much for being here, both of you. Yeah, it has been a long time, and even though I have been home since Tuesday, I've not really been feeling it, to be honest. I think because there's nothing doing on the, there's no excitement in the clans that I'm in for this particular season, so it's all just a bit, just a bit meh, whatever. Oh no, great right. Yay! When was the last drive? Has there even been a drive on the fairway? I think every drive so far has been in the rough. Well, that's progress. There we go. Don't give up on it yet. Right. I got you, Katie. I got you. Got you. Add. Wow. There we go. There we go. We've got a wicket here. Oh shit, it's me. Very important wicket as well. So we're quite far up there as well. Right, so 13-4, and it's going to be 0 elevation. Right. Going 4. 4 and playing just over 10 rings, I think. England fans giving David Warner the send-off. Nice, nice, nice. Getting pin eye. Coming in just to the left there. That was a nice shot. I very often go way long on that for no apparent reason other than just not quite getting it down. But I'm trusting now that I can ignore the ball guide enough to put the 4 backspin on. And it seems to be good. Yes, Fenzi. I am feeling that as well. Not right now. I'm going to finish this stream, go and grab me some beers, grab me some food, and then I fancy me getting super lit up tonight. £10 p.m, that's 4 a.m. in the morning for me, Fenzi. That is not a time I can catch you on. That's nice. That's nice as well. Lovely shots. All right, so at last, a shootout. A shootout. Sorry for everyone who has been here for the start. Well, not the start, because I think I won the first one, didn't I? But certainly the second, third, and fourth has been horrific. Yo, Scott, welcome. Thank you for being here, and congratulations. Tour 11, maxing beast. Yes, Fenzi, always, always. It would have to be on my main account, because I'm not getting rid of all this cash that I've built up here. Okay, right. So let's have a look at the wind we're getting. Right, wind in the face with a Titan. This is going to be a lot of rings, but what I've come to learn is don't need to be shy on the backspin. Do not need to be shy on the backspin here. I've been going long by worrying about the backspin. I worry no more. But I am going to play 14 rings. Oh, I was so light on the rings. Look at that landing position. Look at that landing position. At least a ring and a half shy on the adjustment. See what Ronnie does. I'm questioning my putting the right spin on as well. This is going to be a lot of rings as well. What we got? 12.5. It's going to be best part of 10 rings. Ooh, look at that as an underplay. Very difficult adjustment into a headwind here. It adds a massive, massive, massive amount onto the adjustment. So at least put my pants up before I got my ass handed to me. 3-zip on a silver platter. That would have been tragic. That would have been tragic, especially the nature of the previous 3 matches. But we're back up to lost 3-1-2 now, so all is okay. And talking of all being okay, as Mr. President Bobby Stojkovic enters the room, which is just wonderful. Welcome, my brother. Yo, that's it. And Zachary Rogan as well. Thank you for being here. It will be beer and probably herbs. Definitely herbs and probably beer, I should say. I like to drink... either if I had a full choice available to me, which I can tell you I don't at the little shop round the corner, I would choose some nice craft ale, something strong and hoppy, cold, fizzy, not ale like your room temperature flat horrible ale. Nice, lively ale, lagery, but it actually tastes of something. However, at the little shop round the corner, it'll be shit lager, I imagine. I'll probably try and pick up some Red Stripe or some Stella. I don't know. 41 in, welcome everybody. Thank you all for being here. Hope you're having a lovely Saturday and weekend. Right, so 7.2, and what bag are we on? The right bag, that's the good thing. Alright, so, yeah, in fact, I'm going to crank that up a little bit and go 6.5 rings. Yeah, That's fine. Hopefully get it down there for a nice... Oh, it's not down there. I've put way too much curl on. Oh, now I should have... Ugh. I should have given it beans. Headwind, beans. That's what it should have been. Oh, look at this Thor 7. We're not going to see a Thor 7. We are going to see an Apox 7 and a Cat 7 afterwards. Apox 7, Cat 7, Thor 7... And he's got 1 silver pro banner. And a highest placed Masters of 24th. And a highest placed Expert of 20th. This guy loves this game. He loves this game. Because I dread to think what this chap's bank balance looks like. Alex Sierra, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yo, Brendan, sorry. Charles as well. Anyone I've missed. Yo, Richard Herbs are always on here. Always on. If I've missed you, I apologise. Thank you all so much for being here, especially in the face of such horrifically shit Golf Clash. That really shouldn't be wasting anyone's time. But we know that some magic's around the corner. If you're new to the channel, don't give up. Some magic's around the corner. Oh my god. Why did I release from the right there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Maybe a few too many already, eh? Maybe a few too many already. I don't think so, Fenzel. I have got an ale though, so I'm going to crack it open. And this is a lovely little drop. Coleshill Cricket Club gave me this. It's called Batsman's Finest. When we played a little tour game up in North Devon back in May, and yeah, I got that ale. And all right, so. Just a smidgen under 3, I think. Thinking if anything, that might be a smidgen too much. Now we'll never know. Can't hit a perfect ball. Oh, I'll tell you what. That is an old school bitter. It's just a straight up bitter. Oh. Robbie May, thank you so much for being here, brother. How you getting on with the Guardian there, Clutch? Oh, man. Oh, man. At some point as well, depending on if I get a reply, and I've just got a thing saying Tommy has subscribed to the channel. I don't know if I missed that on the screen, but if I did, I apologise. And thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the team. Do you know what? Let's Let's just chill it out a little bit and tap it up here for a long iron. What we got? Oh no, Sandy, why did I curl that? Why did I curl that? Honestly, this has been the worst stream off the tee I have ever done, and we're playing Owen Clifford with his ult. We're playing Owen Clifford, bless his heart. Now that's a bag for you. Owen Clifford is an absolute beast. Now, that is impressive enough, but Owen was, by his own admittance, an expert sandbagger before he stepped up to start crushing Masters. So all of his accounts, this must be his youngest one. His other two accounts have just got page after page after page of expert gold. Yo, Karen, welcome. You can lurk anytime you want, my love. Look at that. What a shot. What a shot. Dan, 8 or 7, what, my friend? Oh, come on with the greats. That's okay. As long as it hit the fairway, it was going to be okay there. Obviously, there's every possibility that Owen's going to get this in the hole. You don't get all that decoration by being slapdash with your level 7 Falcon. Oh, sorry, Dan. Sorry, just ignore me. Wow. Saturday's come around. This was a weekend I was looking forward to so much, and it's already half gone. Sad times. So, tournament time. Is anyone going to be doing anything different? The changes that I've made to how I make my notes have paid dividends. So I'm going to keep on with my more expanded notes and clearer updates. Writing them out again in full rather than just try and scribble along next to them. I was also thinking about printing off those sheets. The tournament sheets, which I know a lot of people use, but ever since I have started using my Paper Whale A5 notepad, I've won every tournament. So maybe Paper Whale are the reason, which was a lovely notepad that my customer sent me after we started printing her stuff. Dan, is that only a British thing, is it? Oh, I hate this one. This is not the one I want to see when we talk about changing fortunes, but we have got a Thor's on, so at least that's something, because it means that this shot would not be available if we had the APOC 6, because we're going to need all the backspin in this little wind. So I want to be aiming about here, and I'm going somewhere in the region of 4.5 rings, maybe a bit more. Yeah, I'm favouring go further rather than hang it back. Don't want to be short on this green. And I'm going to be short. Oh, just a little bit. It's not a terrible shot, but it's certainly beatable. The problem with this green is if you go long, and even just a tiny little bit long at decent speed, you'll roll 4 yards. Oh, it looks like he knows what he's doing. If you are playing it down here, then you basically just need to play just a max plus 10. It's not much of an elevation here. The beautiful ball guide there on the cat 7. Oh, and that's short. That is short. So a win. A win. Yeah. Didn't know if we'd get a rematch just because when you grind... Oh, they're not grinding. They're not grinding for anything. They have disappeared out of sight without even trying. Next season is the one for anyone who is even interested in any way, shape or form in what is happening at the sharp end of the game. Come on, sure go. Owen! Come on. No. Oh man, we've all done it. You look down and the clock says 10 seconds to go and it's your go. Anyone who's ever tried to play this game whilst doing something else, it normally ends in shambles. Well, normally I would lay up in any headwind, and I'm definitely going to do that now as well, but with the cat bag. Let's get the cat bag on, and 8.3, go somewhere about 5-ish rings, I think, just a smidgen over maybe. I just want it up here so we've got a decent look at that little bit of fairway that's poking out up yonder. Just a smidgen over 5. And then cat time. Should be able to get to the green depending on the wind, but yeah, if you can land on the fairway, you can get on the green. That's the rule. I don't think I can land on the fairway in that wind. Do you know what I said to myself as well? I was going to have a sniper bag set up just for this eventuality. Oh, that's unlucky. That's unlucky. And then... Oh, I can get on. I am on. I'm on. Right. Okay, so I'm looking 5 rings here for this. So I want to be getting some curl on it and have the second bounce over. So I don't want to be going too heavy on the top spin. Oh, I hope I'm not short after this. Curling into the wind. Great left. Oh, I need to land on the fairway. I have landed on the fairway. Get out. Get out! Oh! Oh! Should have put all the top spin on. I wasn't thinking. Well, I wasn't thinking about curling into the wind and what that was going to do. Still, Owen's in a wretched situation here. He needs to be playing a shot here to the left and using the slope of the green to roll it down, like when you play from the other side. We're using that wind. Right, I haven't looked at the chat in absolutely ages, so many apologies. If you've arrived recently, welcome. Apologies if I've missed you say anything. Lovely Britishism. I'm glad you say that, Dan, because look at that. What a nice shot. Yes, there have been accusations of hamming it up to appear British when I'm actually less British than I sound. I was chatting to my mates about it, and they were loving it. It's not my fault I just talk like a dickhead, is it? Is it? It's not. Yeah. Come on. That's what happens when I try and make sure I miss a great left. I hit a great right, but it doesn't matter because of the straight wind. Right, so can we take an absolute beast of the game 3-zip? Katie, whatever you're congratulating Arn for, here, I echo that. Don't know what it is. You feel like Spartans are going to take it? Yes, Fenzi. Okay, then, let's talk about that. You think Spartans... I think it's going to be a record-breaking season for a start. It all comes down to the tournaments. Definitely all comes down to the tournaments, because we know both of these clans are going to grind, and they should be grinding at the same level. You know, they're all absolute beasts of the game. They all know what's expected, and therefore the grinding at the top level with the best players should be of equal contribution. So I think it's all going to come down to tournaments. I'm really excited by it. I think it's going to be a fantastic season to sit back and watch what's going on. Won't be a good season for anyone trying to dip into Tour 12. I can tell you that. Oh no, Owen. This is a tough drive. Adam Khan, welcome. Thank you for being here, buddy. Tink. Sorry for everyone I've missed. Santos as well. Wow. Oh, man, I absolutely love streaming the great game of Golf Clash. Alright, so I'm just going to play 11-6 and 10%. So, but I'm going to leave that ball guide out there, and I'm going to play my 7.7 rings. Might even inch it up a little bit more. Oh, great right with the wind. That's surely the rough with Owen. Oh, a little bit of curl probably saved me there. Right. I think Fenzi was right. As soon as that amber nectar touched my lips. Oh, that's not what Owen wanted to see. That is definitely not what Owen wanted to see. Yo, Rich, welcome. I do have a proper English accent, but that's because I'm from a nice place, and my mum would beat me if I didn't speak nicely. So that's why I speak this way. She didn't really beat me, but it was not allowed. It was not allowed, I tell you. Oh, Owen, bless his heart. This is wretched, and you know, it's like that. Was it the second game or the third game, or probably a combination of the two? Because some games you've just got to write them off. I think it was the second game, right? So normally I play this at 4, and I play it at 2.5. And here I'm mostly going one per. Ugh. Wow. Wow, such a tricky shot. Such a tricky shot. That was awful. Awful. Should have. I knew it required more power. I knew it required more power. Where are you driving from and to, please, Bobby? Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. And no wrong with it either, because, you know, I quite appreciate being easily understood as an adult. Not that you understand this wisdom as a child, but yeah. If communicating clearly is of interest to you, and it is something I'm interested in, then yeah, get on board at an early age. Santos, how are you, my brother? Thank you so much for being Andrew Hagen as well. Right, so we are literally in the presence of streaming greatness. All throughout this chat, we have got so many great content creators and streamers. So, please, I say again, if you are, not if you are, because I know you are, tell us when you're doing things and what you're doing. And if you want to plug what's going to be happening in your tournament weeks, tell us what divisions you're playing and all the rest of it. Because I'll tell you what, the people that are in this room want to know about Golf Clash streams. I'm just going to leave that outside the right edge. Oh, hit a great left. That's okay. Left edge, left great. So, wow, we absolutely did well then. Exceptional. Thank you, Owen. Thank you, my brother. He's another old timer as well. You know those faces that have been knocking around for more than 2 years. Alright, so shall we do some main account? Let's just sign in and have a little look what's going on over there. And then if we do get a nice tailwind, at least I've got a massive sack of berserkers ready to unload on it. And there's nothing like having a good time with a tailwind on Tour 11. Alright, so, hang on, what's the bag looking like? Right, so we got bag 1 and 2, and then we don't need anything else. Alright, that other stuff's for a tournament that I'm in. Don't think anything weird's going on. I'm not using a big dog. Alright, let's see it. Streaming baby account on T10 today. Thor's 3, Guardian 4, Sniper 7. That's what happens when you're a baller. So get on board with that. I'm not airing any of this. My clubs aren't big enough for that tour or anything else. Tailwind. Oh, wouldn't it have been nice to start with a monster tailwind? Clutch, you play your cards right, buddy. You never know what might happen. Picked up a load in Woodstown, New Jersey, delivering it today to Lawrence in Iowa. Is that right? Am I understanding the American correctly? Now, I don't know what that journey actually entails, so please add some additional details and give us a bit of context for people that don't know where Iowa and, well, I know where New Jersey is, but I don't know where Iowa is. So, in an ideal world, I'm going to leave this short and right and make sure that I've got a B-52 for the second shot. Not that far right. Not that far right. Definitely not that far right. So the shit drives continue. Oh, I've never done a bounce over with a Nirvana, but I'm probably going to have to. Unless that rough bump is an option. Yo, Max Martin in the house. Welcome. And Scott Boyd. Deliver on Monday. So that's like a full 3-day drive, is it? Saturday, Sunday, Monday? Or are you chilling? Alright, so we're not out of this yet. Sean Castle's in the house. Thank you very much for being here, buddy. Straight west and a little north. I'll read you. Oh, we got loads of room. Got loads of room, so we do. Right, so that is then 9-2. So do we rough bump it? Oh, Uzi's in. They've put Kawaja in there, even though... Alright, I'm going to go about 5.5 rings. Whew! Great. Nice effort. Nice effort indeed. Archer, thank you for being here, buddy. Thanks for the good luck. Like driving from Devon to Rome. Dan, thanks for painting me a picture that I can understand. You should be some kind of teacher. Right, so shootout time. Guardian or APOC 7? Caddy. It's been an absolute roller coaster so far, but it seems to be on the mend. It certainly finished okay over there on Dougie, but it started like an absolute train wreck. And Tonis, thank you for being here. Thanks for the good luck. Alright, so horrible with this side wind. This is very, very difficult wind. Because you need to hang that ball guide massively out to the left here to make sure that you allow for the push that you're going to get between the first and second bounce. With the anytime you're using backspin in a side wind, they're great with the wind and backspin. This should be quite right. It is quite right. Great with the wind and backspin, and probably not enough offset anyway. No, mine isn't really in the face at all. So that's what mine's going to start off looking like. Let's go with that. About 1-1. Just like that. Oh, Bobby, yes, absolutely. There's no obligation to speak here. I just hope you're having a nice time. Having a nice time is the only obligation. Yeah, I didn't think he would be rematching. There we go. That's the King Chester count. So, let's disappear out of sight. How was that for you, Caddy? All right? Did you get your notes down there? Yo, the real Simon Heath is with us. No, I have messaged Adam, and has he even read the message? No, he hasn't read the message. Put the little scamp has been on Messenger 10 minutes ago. What a little tinker. Asif, welcome. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks, Sean. Yes. Oh, yes, we get Ronnie again. So that's nice. He is someone who likes the channel as well. Now, I'm telling you what, I'm actually tempted to use my sniper bag here for the second shot. All right, I know where I want to be. There. Oh, you are having a laugh. How many times have I failed to find the fairway with my drive? Unbelievable. Yo, James, thanks for being here, buddy. And thank you for that. I'm hoping that Playdemics sort their business out and are able to... I think I did a drive into the rough every single match I played against Ronnie. He must be thinking I'm having a funny moment. But yeah, so I've lost one of my accounts with all this QR nonsense. On my SYB account, I am called Null. You know, when you sign in, it says, welcome back, Null. I'm in beginner level. I've got no banners. There's no history of any tournaments at all. I've got all my money, all my gems, all my trophies, my normal bags. I'm not in a weekly league, so I can't play any tournament. I can't play any tour play to get out of beginner and qualify up into rookie. So yeah, that account's just in limbo. I'm just going in to collect my chests and taking a screen grab every time I do, because you bet your life they're going to rob me of everything I've accumulated since their cock up. And I did buy five cat cards when they came in the shop yesterday. So, and I did so thinking I'm not going to see these, but yeah. So basically, I'm a little disgruntled with the whole thing, to be honest with you. I play this about maybe 6-ish rings. Just the tiniest amount of curl. A great right. And Australia are still fighting in this match. Teo. Are you still failing to convince the Golf Clash community on your strange brand of childlike adult language, Arn? I got one in the QR thing, James, but I didn't buy any because the only accounts really, none of my accounts need Power 5, because I've got some Berserkers, and I think this account's got some Globes as well. So yeah, I'm only spending when I need that configuration of ball, or where I think a configuration of ball is going to be helpful. When was the Zenith ball? I spent £50 on the Zenith package for my main, and I haven't really spent anything since. I might have spent a £20 package somewhere else, but basically nothing since about like February, March time. I'm doing okay for balls. The Luchadors, that's what I did. I bought the £20 of Luchadors for Dougie. Yo! Oh, Owen, that was so much fun. Thank you so much, my friend. Unbelievable. So this is Rapunzel, everybody. Right. So here I'm going 6-ish. Don't worry about that ball guide, and probably playing 11.5 rings. Okay. Owen, that was fantastic. Sit. Okay, I'm happy with that. Owen, you gobshite, absolutely. Yeah. If anyone was thinking, I know that name, Owen Clifford, gobshite probably just helped the penny drop a little bit. Season 10 ball is sick. What was that, the 414? Yeah. I regret not, as I regretted not buying the dual ball as well. Very, very handy balls. I've seen people using them on tour play, and it always makes me laugh, these ambitious folk. But yes, they are certainly a very handy ball that can give you an advantage on certain holes, headwind holes in tournaments. No, Owen, I handed your ass to you on a silver platter, my friend. No, James. No, it definitely wasn't 424. But the dual ball was 4-non-4, and then the season 10 was 4-1-4. So nice shot there. Always good to be inside a yard on this one. Oh, back up to 1,000. 1,000. Dabbled in 11. Well, Kyle, that's all you can do. Just win a few, lose a few. Teo, you little tinker. Oh my gosh. That's all you can do. You know, these. It doesn't matter what the tour is. You know, Tour 11 is no different to any other tour, right? So I'm going to give this most of the beans here. I want to be landing on that little strip, so might go half power-ish. Ugh, ugly. That's 4. That was horrible. Absolutely horrible. Yeah, so for any tour, you know, when you're stepping up into it, doesn't matter how many videos you watch or how many notes you take, you have to be able to play all the shootout holes in all the winds using the configurations of clubs and balls that you're most likely to be using. Now, for me, that's okay in the sense getting used to it's going to be a lot easier because I only use Power 3 balls, except the occasions that I do whop out a Berserker on this account. But 99% of my Tour 11 play, I'm only using Titans and Kingmakers. And I'm only using a Guardian or a Cat in the Woods section across all 3 of my accounts. And I'm only using either a Thor's 6 or an APOC 6 or an APOC 7. So I've got like a really small configuration of clubs and balls that I need to be able to know what these adjustments are. And of course, you know, because you've got to learn them in every wind, it's hard. It's always going to be hard. Right, so hang on a minute. Nice. But Ronnie's going to be on the green, so needs to be a bit of magic, a lot of magic. And yeah, so, you know, stepping up to a tour, you've got to get that experience. You're only going to get that experience by having your ass handed to you. Look at Owen, you know, he's just trying to make his way in Tour 11. But you got to wear a few beatings. Yo, Joe Lucas. Yeah, and a good supply of ammo. I mean, what's your ball sack looking like? But can I just say, going back to the Power 3 thing, if you are one of these people that uses all your fancy pants balls in tour play, then you need to understand your adjustments for power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, because it's going to change where your driver starts. And from the third tee, you're very often on the cusp of your wood and your driver. Well, that's all going to change, you know. If you're used to playing that wind on a using a power 3 ball with a wood, and then all of a sudden you've whopped out a popcorn ball and it's power 1, and that same wind you're then going to play with a driver, it's really, really challenging to get all your combinations down. So I would always advocate the slow and steady. Oh, this is interesting. Right, so now it's uphill, but normally at minimum distance on the B52.7 I'm using 1 per. But massively uphill like this, I might still go 1 per. And a bit more. You always need more than you think. No, nice, nice, nice. You know, you can't grumble at that. Decent effort. So yeah, the way I would step up to a tour would be keep grinding the tour that you're obviously, you know, you're probably killing tour 10 if you're at the situation where you want to be stepping up to tour 11. So keep grinding tour 10, keep getting your coins in, and then when you've got a chest spot open, then play your tour 11 match. Don't matter if you lose. And maybe allocate some funds, so maybe put 20 or 30 million aside, play 1 or 2 or 3 depending on what you want to do, and eventually, and it won't take long, shootout holes will become familiar to you. Doesn't take long. You've only got what, how many you got, 6 or 9 potential shootout holes for each tour, and there's definitely a higher frequency of some of them. Hello, hello. Hello. Right, so I want to be hitting that little bit of rough. No. Get out! And I had all that topspin to spare as well. That's a shame. That's a shame. But still, very makeable chip there. If I can hit perfect, that is. Well, you can, Sean, play the trap bump, but I would suggest that that's probably what you want to do in a different wind. But when you've got that dead straight wind, it's easy to aim for that rough, and then I don't know if it was just a lack of curl maybe, or I could have just popped another topspin on that and been safe. See how Ronnie gets on. That's what I want. Get in! Get in! But it's easy when you've got all that topspin on the Apox 7, if you do hit the right spot, to fly miles. And what you don't want to be doing, I'd rather have this shot from the shot up here. That's a terrible, terrible shot. Very missable. Alright, so it is going to move, but it's not going to move more than a cup and a half, so... Oh, for flip me. So that's not going in. And Ronnie's got the better of this one, 2-1, which he did last time against Dougie as well. Get on, Bay. Maine, Rapunzel, Goldilocks, and... Maine, Rapunzel, Goldilocks. I forget what your other alt is. I've definitely seen them all plenty. Right, so... Good old Ronnie. Oh, I just love bumping into Ronnie. He's such a great player and always rematches a 3. Always, every single time. Right. Goldilocks and Rapunzel. You read storybooks, haven't you, Mateo? You're aware of these characters. Oh, you're querying if it is Goldilocks, not who Goldilocks is. I hope so. Right, what we got here? Alright, I'm going to go right. Shall I hook it? Shall we hook it? Quick change of mind there. You can go either way when you get that straight wind. I wonder why he was, I wonder why he just put his hands over his eyes. That's how you do it! What's your baby account? I thought with a lack of expert banners that Rapunzel was your the baby account. That was the assumption that I made. One word. What a game of cricket this is. South Africa have won. Oh, he's just tapped it up there. You know, and that's lovely. That is lovely. That is a very, very, very nice shot, and he's probably going to be on the green in 2. But it's just nice to be able to unload a berserker. How many berserkers you got, Owen, and anyone else? What's the maximum berserker count we've got in the room? Right, so I want to offset my guide with a little bit of roll, no spin. And what we got elevation-wise? I'm not going to factor any in, so I'm going to play 9 rings. Not enough, nowhere near enough. Still coming in left. Only has 10 goals. Alright, so anyone who had even thought, I wonder what's going on with that Rough Bump tournament, it's probably not going to be happening on stream because my man Adam is he's hosting. Sounds like it's been forced upon him. The missus invited friends over, so not sure what time they're going. He's not allowed on his phone while they're here. Bless him. Hang on a minute. Was that an APOC 3? Cat 3? Was that a Cat 3? Disney's Tangled. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, on a single account, Owen. What's the most berserkers on a single account? I was talking to John Ritchie about it. He's saying, you know, like the likes of Joni and Tommy and such, like the masters from Day Dots folks have got like 4,000 berserkers. Which I know you were an expert sandbagger for a long time, so yeah, I'm not expecting your number to be that high, but I'm still interested in the number. Yo, Stewie. That beer is delicious. Not sure if anyone is in here from Coleshill Cricket Club, but man, I salute you. Okay. Oh, at least it's a little wind, man. This could have been horrible, but in actual fact, it's okay. I'm gonna go with 3.5. No, 4. It's mostly 4. Just a smidgen less. I'm aiming for the left-hand side of that green because I want to be like rolling round, just filtering down to the hole. Oh, it's long. It's so left. Oh, I hate it. I hate this hole the most on Tour 11. It is a Cat 3. But I'm not putting him under any pressure with his Cat 3. Terrible adjustment. I don't know, Teo, did I overpower that shot? Because I was certainly not intending to. No, Sean, it's just that when you've got them, and you've got, a lot, and I haven't got a lot, I've got 150 or something, but it's, even if you come across a tournament that has the need to use 2 holes of Zerks, well, that's still only 10 Zerks that are going to be used. And then, of course, you're accruing more in the golden shot every time. So you go some tournaments and you don't even need any Zerks. And then you're just accruing more from Masters winnings or golden shots and such like. So the number doesn't ever seem to go down. So that's why when I get a tailwind on Tour 11, even if it puts me at a disadvantage in the shootout, and that one didn't really, that was just a terrible shot, I'd rather do it because I'd rather have a nice time, and I've got some fun balls that I can do a nice big drive on, and I like doing a nice big drive. And it was a nice drive, come on. Worth losing a match for. Not that, again, the Berserker had anything to do with that. Oh, what? Oh, my life, in fact. Oh, I haven't got any, Or shall I just try with the Titan and see what the backspin looks like when you land it past the rough? So I keep meaning to do this and I've never landed it. Oh, it's still not far enough, even with a 14 wind. So I still haven't landed it. Still a nice shot. 2,000 Zerks and 10,500 King. Unreal. I love it. Inebriated purchase giving you 46 packs of gridiron balls. What are they? The Power 5 Wind 2? Is that one? Same as the gear ball and the autumn ball. 4. Nice, Dan. I like the way you reiterated it as well. 4. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh dear, that's long putts for a great, but all good. Oh, the egg ball, easily forgotten. The thing is, I don't buy all the balls, so I don't know them all. Back in the day, I did know every ball, but now there's just too many, too many. It's just annoying that they put them in like a chronological order of release instead of giving you the ability to order it however you like. Because I imagine we'd want it, you know, by wind or by power or by a combination of the two. But yeah, it's weird just having it in chronological order of release. Not, oh dear, good left is not going in. Or maybe it is. No, not even chronological order of you receiving the ball. So when I picked up a firework ball in that QR thing, it didn't go to the bottom of the pile. It went like to the middle of the pile, where in line with where the firework ball was released. And it's like, come on, man, this is just stupid. Stupid, I tell you. All right, let's get these trophies back. Yes, Kyle. That was Black Friday, if I recall. And I did invest £20 on the main, which I think was 25 balls. And then £5 each. I'm a big spender. £5 each on SYB and Dougie, which I think was 5 balls each. Oh, and I've left some curl to spare, and I've gone into the rough on the right. That is utterly ridiculous. I have lost track of how many drives I've hit into the rough. In fact, to be fair, I'd lost track of how many drives I'd hit into the rough after about 15 minutes of the stream, so shit was I. What am I reconnecting for? What is going on? Do we just have a little surge there? We're back in the game. Is the stream being all shit and funky? Look at that view we're getting here because I've just disconnected. Well, the modem says it's all fine. Oh, I just wish I knew more about this business, but alas, I don't. So this is what it is. Right, let's try and find that funnel. That white ring is so, like, solid instead of being opaque. That's weird. Great right. Well, it's landed on the green, so it's got a chance now. The great right's taken it. I did want it landing on the green. Thanks, Clutch. You see, I don't even know what that means. I mean, I'm just sat here on my phone with my other phone next to me, and the internet's alright, or it says it's alright. I will do that. Stream is funky, yes. Very good grasp of English there, Teo. Stream is funky. $22. So, right, now, Owen, back in the day when I was more of a ball hound, I had loads of balls, like rows and rows and rows of balls, and then I just started using everything that was a reskinned Kingmaker. So now, as soon as I get a ball that is a reskinned Kingmaker, I'll just use it until it's gone. I only want Kingmakers in there, and then I did the same with all the others, so I don't want one of every ball. So if I've got two balls with the same stats, I'll just use one of them until they're gone. I want my ball stack as small as possible. That's why this QR thing was like annoying. So I've got one of three balls that I haven't got, and now I've got balls to use. I don't want them. I don't want rows and rows. I want them to be as little as possible. Alright, so first time we've seen this one today. We like this one. 35% over adjustment into a headwind, 30% with a side wind. Got to make sure here that we are allowing for the huge push that this wind is going to give the ball. 5.5 backspin. This is where we want to be landing, right there. And I'm going 13-ish rings, which I'm going to do as an 8 and a 5. Well, I'm at max. Now that time I did intentionally put a smidgen of... oh, look at that. I have nowhere near allowed for the push. Despite telling you, you must allow for the push, I did not allow for the push. I also think I didn't go the last quarter of a ring because I was up to the red line and I didn't want to click in and then have to start worrying about backspin. So, no left spin should have been put on that. It's different when you play back up here with less backspin. And this is a very popular approach. It's not one I've ever used. But again, I think that ball guide is starting off way too close to the pin. But I'm not familiar with this adjustment that starts earlier and then uses less backspin. Nice. I think that's the win. I think that is the win. Alright, so surely he's going to be playing. Surely he's going to be playing. Yes. You get the signs, don't you? You get the signs that you're with someone who wants to play. Alright, so... oh, every time a headwind. Which is a shame. Alright, we're gonna give it a maxi. Hang on a minute. Yeah, bag one. Oh my life, what the flip. Get out. Nah. Yeah. That was a Forteo, absolutely. Golly gosh, my life, that was awful. That was awful. Now, I've had a nice time here. Thank you so much. Oh, Tommy's on. Tour 9 and 10. Tommy's on Tour 9 and 10. Exciting times. So, yeah, plenty of good content coming out. Plenty of new good content coming out from all the streamers. Loads of people doing different things. I mean, Chris Davis Hagen over at GC Addict TV. He kicked it all off with his giving his maxed accounts away, and then he's doing that Degrinder series where he's just going through, I think it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a booty. Sorry, Bobby, I've missed your message there. Yes. I mean, it was a total shit show, mate. Absolute shit show. Oh no! I don't know what I can do about this. This is some bullshit. Why have I gone to... Did you see that then? Yeah, Teo. Stayed on the fairway that time. I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to go get some food. I need to go and get some food. But I do want to play this series out with Frederick, so if he's up for a third game, then I definitely will. I'm probably going to go to the Chippy on. Drive down to the Chippy, pick up some fish and chips and mushy peas, and then come back up via the outdoor, which is literally just a 2-second walk away. Grab some beers, and then, oh, yeah, it's okay. Get super lit. Super lit. Yo, Shabs, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Right, so what we doing? Right down near Min. Okay, so maybe 2.5-ish. I feel like I've been under adjusting my stuff today. Oh, so I've left it a little bit light. I mean, over adjusted, of course. That's the thing, isn't it? You get into this, and I would definitely encourage you to be, if it's actual notes or just mental notes, but making sure that you're aware of how you're adjusting your clubs. If you do have just a common leaning towards under adjusting or over adjusting certain clubs, I know that oh man, is that 2 without a shootout? No, he beat me in the shootout last time. There we go. This is going to wrap up the series. Hopefully it's not with a 3-0 whooping, but rather a 2-1 whooping. Tailwind. No. I want a Thor's Hammer 7. Thor's Hammer 7, Cat 7, Endbringer 7. I don't own one across any of my accounts. Alexa, off. Yeah, my SYB Shabs is currently unusable. So it's been removed from the clan. It's been dropped from Masters or Expert 3 to Beginner. I'm not in a weekly league. I can't partake in any one-to-one matches. Oh, that is better than he deserves. Wow. Wow. Right, so no, we definitely want a Kingmaker, and we definitely want bag 2. And we want to try and probably get away with 1-to-1 here. Sit down. Sit down. Booty. Booty. But most likely going to be requiring a backspin hook slice. Most likely, I would imagine. Yeah, but fish and chips aren't fries. Chips from the chip shop aren't fries. They're chips. Potato chips. And that doesn't mean what you call potato chips, which are, of course, crisps. So he's going to try and hit this perfect. Oh. I did think it would be going off to the left, but it was... You didn't adjust that slice properly. Right, so... Oh dear, I'm going to have to do like a... Oh, this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. So, I want all the backspin and the right spin that's allowed. And I want to be adjusting for the wind first, which is going to be 6.5. And then I want to be adjusting for my hook, slice, whatever. Which is going to be... Oh no, I've lost it already. I think I'm way too far. Let's take a little bit of power off it then. Oh, I've hit the first tree and into the water. The first tree! I've never hit that tree. I've never hit that tree. Wow, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. Hopefully this time we get a monster headwind and I can just play a full power, a normal one. That is hilarious. Never. It's always funny when you get a brand new... He's using an Amazon 6 in just tour play. Steak fries, yes, but still a little bit different. We have those as well. And but yes, that very much like steak fries. Love me some steak fries. Wow, the first tree. And it's still not a... Still not. So, 7... All the backspin. I want to land about there. So come back my 5 rings. I'm still at an absolute loss on that one. Awful. Awful. That drive gets me every single time. Either too much curl in the rough on the left, not enough curl in the sand, or there, miss the rough and the sand and get so close to the tree you can't do anything. So this is most likely going to be a 3-0 whooping by... I've never played this guy before. Oh, hello, hello. He's probably thinking, how's that happened? And I can't really disagree with you, mate. Oh, okay then. Should be perfect and in, but we shall see. It is. It is. So, at least a shootout and a little bit of redemption after 2 awful shots in a row. Yes, Teo. Yes, Teo. Oh, we like this one. Hang on a minute. I've got the cat on though, so I hate this one because I don't know what the adjustment is with the cat. Is it me? 10-9. Oh, he's there. Hello. Hello. Right, so... 1.5 in a straight side wind and 15% elevation on a straight side wind. So 7.5 rings. No curl. Maybe half a backspin. Coming in nice. Coming in nice. Finishing with a little bit of OK golf. That might have been utterly wretched, but let me tell you, I loved it. I loved it. Thank you so much for your company. Oh, nothing. 3 great games and nothing. So, did we disappear out of sight? That was the aim. I don't think he's going to be feeling that too much. He's not going to be feeling that too much. So, mission accomplished. There will be a Sunday stream tomorrow. Old school, Sunday afternoon, having a nice time. Just Tour 11. And I also need to play against Adam tonight. So, it might actually be that gets done tomorrow, depending on what time his missus's friends leave. Thank you all for your company. Enjoy what you're doing on Golf Clash. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. Enjoy your Saturday afternoons and your evenings and your Sunday mornings, depending on where you are in the world. And I'll see you very soon for another one of these. Bye-bye now.